Hello everyone, I am Khushbu. I welcome you all to my channel. Today I am going to talking about that how can we also speak in English fluently. It's not a very big deal, right? English is just a language. Most of us feel hesitate to speak in English. I also that type of person. I also know words, sentences, even though I can't speak properly in front of public. So, what's the reason behind this? Today I am going to talking about that. So, let's get started. This is my first video in English, so I know that I have done lots of mistake in it. So I extremely very sorry for that. And I also can't speak English properly, but I want to make a video in English because I know that most of us feel hesitant to speak in English. So if I upload this video and you may listen to me and then you also think like that if she can speak English, then it's not a very big deal for us to speak in English, right? So English is not a very tough subject. It's also easy, but since we think it's very hard, so we can speak English properly. So I want to talk about myself that when I am a kid, when I am in class 6, 7, then I always got 40 by 50 marks in out of 100. So I'm a very big tougher at that time. So I want to talk about some disappointment of my life. That one day in class 7, I wanted to go to washroom. And then I went up to my teacher and asked her permission to go to washroom. But I didn't use proper English. Maybe I told like that, ma'am, I go washroom. Maybe something like that. Then she laughed at me in front of the whole class and she is like that, look after her. Even she couldn't ask for a proper permission. It felt so bad. I was feeling so bad at that time. I was just thinking about that how can a teacher make fun of a student? A teacher must never ever laugh on a student. No matter how big a mistake he or she have done, never make a fun of students. Right? Students in their childhood they have very weak heart. These are very soft. So it's better to guiding them, not break their heart. And when this was happened on me, it really affected me a lot. And then I had decided at that time that anyhow I never going to speak English, and this was a very wrong decision for me and it harmed me a lot in my future. I know that there is a huge fear in our heart whenever we are practicing speaking English. Since that day I was laughed at in my class, and I was a very sensitive type of person, and everything that I hear about myself affects me deeply. Some bad comments that I hear from others hurt me a lot. Now I am learning how to avoid taking impact of those things in my heart. But now I also a very sensitive person. But we have to learn. We must have to learn that how to avoid taking impact of those things in our heart, right? Because it's very important. So after that incident, I completely leave English speaking or anything related to English. And then after 10 years, when I am in my MSc, then there is a seminar in our college. And then I we have to give our seminars in English language. Again, the same problem, the same situation maybe occur in my life. I feel like that, and I have decided that anyhow I have to speak in my native language, that is in Assamese, but I never going to speak in English. So whenever it my turn, then professor told me like that you have to speak in English. And at that time I feel very shy in front of my all classmates, and I couldn't speak even a sentence clearly. So that day my professor told me very nicely that you have to learn English, you have to learn how to speak in English properly. And that day I have decided to that anyhow I have to learn speaking English. And after 6 months, today I am talking in front of you all. And please tell me in comment section that am I improving myself. Maybe this video is also helpful for you because bad things has happened with everybody. Everybody has gone through it. So you are also going through it, but you are not going to stop. No matter what should happen with you, never going to stop yourself. I know one thing that no matter who laughs at me, no matter who laughs at my English, at my personality, whoever does that to me, there is a passion and it's me. I know clearly that how much effort I have done to learn English. So that is why we should never going to give up, right? So that is for today. And yeah, a very important thing that I want you to know that going to a English medium school does not ensure good English. But yes, it definitely helps. But if we are willing to learn, then we can learn from anywhere. So everything is on our hand. If we want to learn, then we can learn. I also belong to a Assamese medium school, and I never thought that it's important to go to English medium school to speak English fluently. And one more important thing I want to tell you that if I couldn't stop myself at that time when my teacher laughed at me, then maybe now I am a very good English speaker. So that's it for today. I'm feeling very happy to share this thing to you. If it's helpful, then please inform me because I also want to speak in English and maybe it's very bad. But if I can speak in English, then it's also beneficial for me. And yeah, I want to share my tips. How can I learn English speaking? First of all, I am go through some app and then I speaking with myself in front of mirror, and then whenever I am thinking anything, then I am think in English. These 3 points I always use. Thank you so much for listening. I know I have done lots of mistakes, so sorry for that. And never think that you can't speak English. You can. If you are trying, then it's not a very big deal to speak English. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care a lot.